some custom paint today. We're going to be doing a shad pattern on a glide bait. These, I believe, are alternative lures. They got the little lightning bolt on the back, and I've already base coated the lure, and we're going to add some pearl white to this belly. Probably not going to be able to see a great deal of the sheen that this pearl puts on it with that white background, but we've got a couple of these baits to do. For a guy, I've done several different glides for in the past out of old Oklahoma boys, so really probably the most difficult thing of this whole paint job is, cover up his name here. That's the picture I got. I can enlarge it a little bit, but it's just kind of a dark picture. I think you got it off of a computer screen or something, but we're going to interpret that as some kind of blue, and that's kind of what he recommends, a blue or a pearl blue. Looks like it's got a little bit of violet underneath it to me at the lateral line, so I'm going to do a little bit and send him some pics, see if that's really what he wants. Other than that, we're going to try to get to that picture as close as we can. So, that being said, I'm going to throw in just a little bit of the violet, and we'll do it kind of as an undercoat. Turn my pressure way down. I don't want a whole lot of this, but just coming off that gill flap and right along that lateral line. I just kind of missed it. And we'll let the blue kind of carry over into that. And it'll hide most of it, but it might give us just a little bit of that. I'm mainly going to try to stay blue up here on the top. First color we're going to try here is the candy color. And these candies are dyes. This is Candy 02. They're really good. I'm usually going to mix them with just a little bit of 45 UVLS clear. Those dyes or those candies, a little bit of something for that candy to kind of adhere to. It's a good carrier. It's 40, 50 UVLS. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Come over the top of that with some pearls. When we're doing bait fish patterns, and if you haven't seen my Spark Shad series, definitely need to check that out. You know, white isn't the best base coat for that. If you want some real good candy effects, I think a silver base or a little better, but I'm going to come over the top of this with a little bit of pearl. Going to darken it just a little bit more and give it a little of that pearl sheen to it. Our next color in this series is going to be a midnight blue. I'm going to try to get that fade effect going from top of the bait to the bottom is a little bit darker. And let that drift down the sides just now we're just misting that midnight blue with a little pearl. And again, it's going to provide some depth. And more importantly, a little bit of the sheen that all of our bait fish have. I don't know if you can see that, but that really got a lot of real fine pearl flake in it. We're positioning our scale netting, and I want to kind of spray it a downward. Trying to stay away from the gill plates, obviously, just from the back of that gill plate to the see if you can see that. A bit of my midnight. Clean that up right there. Instead of going to black, just darken that blue up a little bit. Now every shad needs a SHAD. Just going to put your typical SHAD dot. To add a little realism, I think I'd like to do a little bit of red. Custom glide bait, not my pattern, so don't have a name for it, but it's a SHAD pattern that come recommended. I think it turned out real nice. Our customer can put the fins in. I'll go ahead and probably affix the eyes in that one for him as well. Really, overall, really nice pattern. It's got a good look to it. Whoa. I like to put a little bit of that super glue gel underneath. Yeah, it's pretty good looking eyes that come with it. I've bought quite a few lures myself from Alternative Lures and had good success with them. I've not tried this particular body, but if I still had my swimming pool open, I'd test this bait for Jeff. Colors that went into this. We had a white base coat. Over that, we added some pearl white. We mixed a little UVLS clear with carbide blue, which is a candy color. That's our underlying blue tone. We came over the top of that with an old midnight blue over the top. And then we sprayed some pearl blue over the top of that to give some of that pearl flake. Just down the lateral line, which you can't see a lot of probably on camera, we put a little detail violet, a little red underneath the gill plate to add some detail, and a black magenta shad dot. And there we have a custom, almost forgot, Quicksilver Chrome, one of my favorites, to add the scales into the bait. So overall, really nice shad looking pattern. I think Jeff will really like and appreciate that. So till next week, guys, Green Country Baits signing out.